What's up, babes? It's Carlisa Victoria. I am back with another video. If you guys are new to my channel, thanks for tuning in. If you've already been subscribed, thanks for coming back. So let me try to zoom in a little here so I can back up. Zoom in to back up. So if you guys are new to the channel, like I said, thanks for tuning in. I'm in the middle of kind of just reorganizing, revamping some things, but make sure you guys smash the subscribe button by the end of this video. So let's get straight into what it is I want to talk about, which is my weight, where we're at, getting back on my ish, back into the groove, etc. First of all, let me just tell you, my blender broke today. Out of all the freaking days, it breaks today. So now I have to be in the market for a new blender. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm either going to get a completely different blender, which I might go for a bigger blender. I normally get like a blender that's a good enough size to make like one serving of my protein shakes, but I might get a bigger one so I can actually put more into it. Not 100% sure, but the piece broke off that's supposed to blend, and I'm just like, bruh, out of all the days I've broke so many things over the last few days, and I normally don't break stuff like that, so it's just been a lot. So it broke in the middle of me blending, so I have some chunks in here, and you guys know I don't like banana textures and textures like that in my drink, so I have an ice ball in here as well. So I had to do my best to really stir it up so I don't have to taste texture, but it broke in the middle of the blending session. I'm like, oh. Anyway, I weighed in it this morning, 158 pounds. Y'all know, if y'all been following me, that's not a good thing. Not a good thing. So yesterday I weighed in at 157.4 or 8. I knew today I would be heavier than yesterday because I ate more, but I ate more yesterday than I did the day before, so I knew I'd be heavier today. But long story short, today I've had coffee. I had coffee in a size cup like this. I have a protein shake. I had water this morning, which I still have more water to drink for the day. What else did I have? Oh, and I had a Subway sub that was full of nothing but vegetables, and then salad dressing as my dressing. It was amazing. And that sub was on wheat bread, just in case you guys wanted to know. So I ate that. I haven't eaten anything else. So what the goal is I'm going to actually make me some kimchi noodles in a little bit. But I made a video earlier this morning, which by now I might not even post that video, I'm not sure. But I literally wanted to get back on a good positive sleeping routine. So I wanted to be able to start going to bed at a reasonable time at night. Maybe not 8 o'clock every night, but at least like 9. Be in bed by 9 or something like that, because I feel like I can wake up at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning off of a 9 o'clock bedtime and still, excuse me, still be resting. The goal is at least a minimum of 7 hours. I know some people can sleep for 9 hours, 10 hours, 11, 12, but for me, I typically wake up early. I don't sleep much, but studies have shown that people who sleep over 7 hours or 7 hours to 8 hours, you know, they function better, not only with energy, but as it pertains to weight, as it pertains to a lot of other functions of the body. And then when I'm sleeping 4 or 5 hours, even though I wake up, it's still not necessarily the healthy hours for someone who should be trying to resume a healthy life. I can't tell you how to live your life, but I'm telling you what I'm gonna be doing. So I'm getting back on a routine where I'm gonna be in bed by a certain time at night. I normally don't nap during the day unless I'm super tired from not getting sleep the day before, or if I'm extremely exhausted, because I just had one of those days where your girl is just exhausted. But typically on a regular, a nap is not built into my daily routine. Now the earlier you wake up, sometimes you feel like you're tired, but you know, maybe I'll lounge real quick, sit down, or just lie down for a little bit just to kind of get my body back recouped. But sometimes I can't fall asleep because it's just not my normal pattern. Now, as I consistently get back on that routine of waking up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, it won't surprise me if by 1 o'clock in the afternoon your girl is taking a 30-minute to an hour. Because when you put in a lot of work like that and you're waking up early, of course you're going to be tired, just a little fatigue. So between me going to bed at a reasonable time and waking up at reasonable times, because I personally want to start waking up consistently again at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I already wake up that early, but consistently. There's days where I might not go to sleep until super late, so I might wake up at that time, but I'm not getting up. I want to be able to wake up and get up at those times again. I know walking is sometimes something for me to do, it's therapeutic, but I think I'm going to be embarking a lot more upon a journey on my cycling. So I'm not sure if I'm going to start a cycling challenge for myself, but I definitely started day 1 today and I knocked out like a mile. So I've had my, cycling bike for a while. It's just I'm trying to get back on it. And for a while, like, I didn't have a certain area set up or cleaned up the way that I wanted it, so I just felt like it was making my workout less effective. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is setting a portion of my bedroom up to have my workout equipment. Obviously my condo is small, so I have to literally make stuff fit and literally just do what's sustainable. Even though you want this look, you going for a certain, it's either have a look where people barely come over, just be you, or create like sustainable living that suffices everything you need. So for me, I need my workout area. So I'm probably gonna put down my workout mat in my room maybe, and then put my bike and just, have my fitness corner for my fitness. Not exactly sure. Right now my bike is literally next to the window. That way when I wake up, open the window a little bit, open the blinds, and I have a little bit of sunlight and I have a little bit of motivation and I can continue. So we weighed in at 158. I don't know where my other phone is. I know one's back there. Where is the other? I don't know where the other one is right now, but I was gonna show you guys the Weight Gurus app that I use that tracks to my scale. Basically that one, I think it had me at about, don't quote me, but I was somewhere around 30% of fat, 40, was it 47 or 48 in water, and then I can't remember, I'm not even gonna try to quote it, but anyway, 158 was my pounds today. I just had a banana texture. And then I was thinking when the blender broke, I'm just like, forget this smoothie. But then I started thinking about, girl, if you throw this away, you're throwing away the protein powder you put in there, you're throwing away cacao, you're throwing away a scoop of vegan collagen, and you're also throwing away dairy-free creamer, you're throwing away $1.79 non-dairy yogurt. Like, basically I'm throwing away some products if I was to get rid of this. But fortunately it actually stopped blending just when just about 80% to 90% of it was blended already. So that's good. That was really good outside of those little bit of chunks, but you need to get your protein in. There's certain things you got to get in. For me, I'm trying to get back on, like I said, what I'm trying to get on as far as weight, losing weight, gaining muscle again, fixing my broken out skin. It's just a lot of things I need to do, and the first thing that I told myself I'm going to start with is by drinking back my gallon of water, which I typically strive to do in a day, but just staying on myself to do it, staying on myself as well to take my hair, skin, and nail vitamins, and also probiotics, fermented foods, cutting out processed for a given amount of time, reducing sugar, because there are things that you're going to eat and drink that contain sugar, whether it's natural. Like I just had a smoothie, a protein shake. That protein shake just has sugar in it. Why? Because I just had bananas, and bananas are naturally sweet. But in the end of the day, just trying to cut out more of that fructose slash artificial type of flavorings. So I'll be focused on that. Like I said, I'm about to make me some noodles in a little bit, some kimchi noodles, which are very low in calorie. And if you guys know anything about kimchi, kimchi is fermented, like the kimchi, actual cabbage, like red cabbage, is fermented, and it's a really good probiotic food. So when I eat those noodles, at least I'm getting some of those benefits from the seasoning, which kimchi and probiotic fermented foods help with the balancing of your gut bacteria and all of that stuff. So it's a whole bunch of stuff that goes with a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm just going to continue to do what I need to do, fill you guys in on the details on like where we at with weight. I'm actually going to start picking up dumbbells, kettlebells, doing squats and all those things again, because it's been a minute since I've done them. And I even thought about, like, I tried to start creating a wine cellar vibe right here. If you guys like, can you see behind me? I literally started trying to put wine in there, literally. And the vibe looks cute, but again, we have to do things that make sense, like that actually are sustainable. So what I thought about was maybe I will take these cubbies I have over here and start putting my fitness stuff in these cubbies, my jump ropes, my kettlebells, my weights, and things like that. That way this can really be used beneficially, and maybe I can turn this section back into my workout station slash filming station and just set it up properly, because your girl got to get back on it. And with this being a flat surface right here, I can literally do push-ups, sit-ups, and stuff like right here, my yoga mat. So I think that's the vibe that I might turn this area back into. I've just been moving stuff a lot during the weeks, just trying to kind of get a feel for how do I want to decorate my place. And honestly, I just want it to be very clean, neat, not cluttered, and just, like tackle what I'm trying to tackle. So that's what I'm gonna be working on. Trying to see, I got clothes down here that I need to wash, and clothes that I had to move off the couch that I need to put away. So that's what I'm going to be working on over this week. You guys know my energy don't always be there, so I can't say that I'm going to do something in a full day, because chances are it's not going to happen. I have to break up my cleaning in bits and pieces for me to be effective. Also, there was something else I felt like I wanted to tell you guys, but I can't quite remember. Oh, my eating window. I think I said, like I told you guys about my sleeping window, I want the same thing for my eating window. So I need to create an eating window, and today I started at noon because I'm typically not so hungry in the morning. So by starting at noon, that's typically when I'm about to indulge in something. Today I slipped up and took my vitamins and stuff without food earlier, and I was nauseous. Like, I was really sick today. For a little bit, not for a long time, for about an hour. I was very nauseous. I thought I was gonna have to pull my car over and puke. But I went to the gas station, got a ginger ale, started to settle my stomach and figure out what was I about to eat. The place that I was about to go get food from, I ended up not getting because I needed food then. And then I just ended up picking up I told you guys I picked up a sub. A nice healthy veggie sub is what I picked up. But my eating window started at 12 today, and I'm trying to figure out, am I gonna want my eating windows to be from 12 to 4, or do I want them to be 12 to 6 and the rest of the day just be like water fast, or what? But then I'm like, if I do 12 to 4, that's a shorter window, which means my body have more time to fast and break down food, but also it gives me from 4 o'clock to about 8 o'clock to stop drinking water. Well, really, really I need to stop drinking water by like 6 if I end the vlog, not the vlog, if I end the eating window at 4. Because if you continue to just be chugging a lot of water right before you go to sleep, you're gonna be getting up to go to the bathroom, and it's gonna be no point of setting a bedtime when you're just gonna keep running to the bathroom. So I'm thinking that my eating window might either be from 11 to 4 or 3. well, really no 4, because that goes into the evening without it being too late. So it'll be either 12 to 5 or 12 to 4. And then I want to stop drinking water by like 6, 7 o'clock so I can be in bed by 8, 9. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get on a regular routine to start going back to sleep, get on a regular routine to start eating in my window, exercising, and just doing what I know I need to do. So I know this video was all over the place, but I just wanted to get back into starting my chats with you guys about where my weight goals are. If you guys have not heard my vegan story of becoming plant-based, I told you guys, long story short, because I want to do like a quick speech. If you guys want details, you can look back on my fitness videos, or I can do a separate video that'll talk about more detail. But long story short, I went plant-based about almost 4 years ago, then transitioned into vegan a year later, and then I was about 100. I've always been 120, 130s in my like weight, but around that time that I became plant-based and then transitioned to vegan, your girl gained about 50 plus pounds. 50 plus pounds. Wasn't used to the weight, wasn't happy with the weight, wasn't any of that. But one thing I did know is that I was happy with the lifestyle. I had transitioned into the lifestyle of veganism and plant-based life because I was sick off of dairy, I was sick off of meats, I was sick off of everything I was eating. So when you find yourself continuing to get sick off of a lot of things, you either going to keep going back to those things and feeling sick, or you're going to just cold turkey stop because you want to feel better. That's what I did. And as a result of that, I gained 50 plus pounds over a span of time. But as a positive result, I was no longer feeling sick like I was feeling then. So I stayed with the lifestyle, even though it meant that the scale was going up, and it's still, you know, I had gained so much weight. So then I literally started to try to figure my body out. Why wasn't the weight moving? What was going on? What could I be doing different? What, you know what I mean? I was highly stressed. I had so many different things going on. So then you had insulin resistance, cortisol levels, too many carbs. It was just eating in a surplus. It was just too many different factors. So I started to slowly work on each of those factors. And in a span of time, I went from 180 pounds, the biggest I had seen on the scale, and I had seen as low as 148. It's gone back up to 158 over a span of time, but I'm just telling you guys what's the lowest I've seen as I started to work back down. So now I'm 158 as of this morning. My goal is still to work back down, but I just continue to put the energy into myself. And let me tell you, babes, it's not going to be an overnight change. You literally have to start working towards small goals, strides. So for me, right now, I'm taking the time to de-stress. When I'm taking baths and I'm going to bed at night, I'm listening to my calm music again, because that wakes me up in a good mood. It helps me sleep, and it also literally calms my spirit. It literally stops the anxiety, the racing, the all of that. It stops it. The stress, it pulls me down to a better place. So I do that. So I've started with that stress level. I've also started with trying to have a bedtime and also having an eating window. Those are major. All three of those are going to help with insulin resistance, cortisol levels is going to help. And then incorporating exercise at least 3 to 5 times a week. If I can do something, you know, like 5 to 6 times a week, it'll be better. The more days a week I can work out, the more, like, the quicker my results are probably going to come. So that's why I'm aiming for really 5 to 6 days to work out, but realistically 3 to 5 will do. And then mainly it's what you eat, what's in the kitchen, what are you doing. If you're putting in all that work to work out, and then you go eat all this junk food, are you really going to be working on your body? So I've also disconnected largely from like media and stuff like that. Obviously I still get on YouTube because this is a whole different platform, and it's not draining like it is to be on Instagram or something, because YouTube, I'm posting my videos and I'm getting out the way, I'm answering your questions if you have any, responding to y'all, but otherwise I don't have to really worry about scrolling all day and being stressed out. So that's a good thing. Yeah, I'm just literally focusing on my overall health, and I'm just staying low-key and out the midst. and just really working on goals and bossing up and a whole bunch of things. But I thought that it was important to just go ahead and make this video because I think it's been a while since I actually sat down and kind of dissected where I feel like I'm at in the workout realm. So we're 158 today, but I will be happy if we're 157 tomorrow, or you know, I can't remember if I was 158 flat today or like 158.4, but any little change in weight, any little progression is going to be key. The numbers might not change on the scale, but if you're noticing, today I picked up less, I don't know, processed food, or today I picked up less coffee, or today I picked up less this, blah blah blah, or I worked out more than I did yesterday. It's all about the small strides. It's all about the small progress. Little progress is how you get to much progress, and slow progress is better than no progress. So don't be so quick to look at everybody else's journey to feel like that's the way that your journey has to go, because we all made different. We're all made different, differently, excuse me. And your life is not given to you for you to sit here and compare yourself against everybody else. Just think of like a piece of art being created, and there's only one of one when it comes to that art. There's only one of those paintings in the entire world. Obviously it's going to be a painting that's going to be very rare. It's going to be pricey. It's going to be all of these things because there's only one. Look at your life as that. There's only one of you, and there's not going to be any duplicates. You're the original copy, baby. So don't sit here and try to copy and paste everybody else's life. Be the better version of yourself. You are the original portrait. You are the original canvas. Be you and create your own image. Create your own picture. Create what it is. Create your own life. Create the life that you want. So for me, I already know what's on my goals. Skincare, dropping these pounds, just de-stressing, growing my hair. It's the small details. My hair has been growing like wildfire. I've been doing picture comparison, and I'm just thinking, like, it's crazy when you're getting to your goals. And I know this video isn't about hair, but if you follow me, you guys know I'm big on like my hair. But just look at the growth. Just look at the growth. Let me turn around for y'all. Just look. Now, a lot of you know this is my second lock journey, so if you guys have been following me on this lock journey, my second one, then you guys know where I started. I'll be hitting 2 years July 1st, and I can't believe, like, where my hair, I can believe it, but I can't believe how fast time has gone. It felt like I just started them, and I'm like, I can't wait until they bud up. And now they're budded up, they're growing, they're healthy, they're flourishing. Like, basically with patience, with consistency, with doing what you're supposed to do, you will get the results. Just continue to be consistent. And now I get so many compliments on my hair. Who does your hair? Or I want mine exactly that size. Or I get so many people who ask me so much about my hair. And look, just look. It's the health for me. So that's all I'm really focused on. Health, healing, all of that. I always say hot girl summer, but y'all, for real, it's gonna be a healing summer. It's gonna be a manifesting summer. It's gonna be a law of attraction summer. It's going to be getting everything that I desire and everything that I deserve summer. It's gonna be a consistent summer. It's gonna be literally like all of those things that I want, all of those things I deserve, they exist and I can have them. So the only way to get them is to put in the work. You can't sit here and manifest the life that you want and deserve and do nothing to get there. So whatever it is, from your fitness to your health to your sleep routine, every single component of your life should be treated in a manner that is both serious and literally like consistent. You know, if I can't say that I want my skincare to get better and then do absolutely nothing. Take no hair, skin, and nail vitamins, don't wash my face, don't keep products off of my face, in order to get results, you're gonna have to start to do things that are going to get you in that direction. And now I'm still like broken out, but if you guys look at some of my other videos recently, you will notice there was a lot of texture breakout. Now it's starting to smooth itself and some of the hyperpigmentation is disappearing. I can't get the results I want overnight, but I can get the results over time if I'm consistent and I'm disciplined. So much like my face, much like my weight, much like anything else in my life, it's gonna take consistency, a routine, a regimen. Don't let people get in the way of what it is you want. Go hard, sis, for whatever it is you want. So I'll be checking back in with you guys periodically. I'll be doing weight update videos because I kind of got away from that. And I think because I've gotten away from those videos and that consistency, just because of a lot of stuff in my life and going on, I think that it's also, you know, allowed for me to tap on that weight. When I was making my videos and I was talking about my weight constantly, and I was just talking about goals and things like that, it not only motivated other people, but it motivated me. And I would get so excited when I would see the results. And now I'm not saying that, I still do say what I want to do as far as weight loss goals and stuff like that, but literally I've been in a place that was so stressful, and I'm still kind of going through a lot of things now, but I'm choosing to literally manage everything in a proper manner. If I'm stressed, turn on calm music, turn on literally like just music that's streams, water stream flow music, because that does something for me. It, like I told you guys, it calms me down, it de-stresses me. So I'm starting to do those things, those healthy habits that I've already had adopted again. That way I can get myself into a good space, because when you're not in a good space, it automatically makes you not want to be around people. Or if you are around people, then it makes you kind of like snap on those people. It's a lot of things that happens when you just don't feel right within. So I've just kind of backed off so I can focus on me, because if I focus on me and I become a better version of me, then this me is going to be able to give people, give you, give the world great energy. And I'm always optimistic. I'm always optimistic in everything I experience, but that's what I'm doing. And by me just getting back into this, you know, woosah mood, I've noticed improvement within the stress level that I've had over the last week. So it works when you do what you're supposed to do. In order for something to work, you're gonna have to work. So I'll see you on another video. I know this video was a bit long, but I just wanted to get on here and follow back up with you guys with what's going on in my life. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next video. Later.